Okay guys, here we are at Team Breakthrough, giving you some home workouts so you're prepped if you're stuck bored at home, okay? We've got an Amrap today, which is going to be as many rounds as you can in a certain time limit. I'll explain that in a little bit, but we're going to start watching the guys get all sweaty and horrible. You can see that they've got to put the hard work in, you've got to put the hard work in, and we're going to start with a nice easy warm-up, okay? We can just do this on the spot, so let's just have our arms by our sides. Let's start with some normal star jumps, then just start pumping them. Nice straight on. Let's get our hands right the way up overhead, so we got our thumbs touching at the top, little fingers touching at the bottom, and that way we can just get nice and warm and get the heart rate pumped. Let's go arms across our chest, let's get some squats in there, keep the core switched on already, start to get that heart rate going. Nice deep breaths guys throughout. A nice quick warm up, we'll keep it nice and snappy. Let's add some jumps into those jump squats, so a little hop. You don't have to go high, so a little hop to keep them going. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's drop down into that push-up position. Hold a nice, strong push-up position. Just hold it there. Hold it there. Start to pull that core in. Make sure you're nice and sturdy. Imagine someone's coming along and giving you a little nudge and making sure you're switched on. Let's do 3 push-ups in this position just to wake everything up. Once you've done those 3 push-ups, go back into that hold. Let's do a couple of little slow mountain climbers, knee up to the elbow at the side. Get that knee coming right out, nice and wide. Get that opened up, nice and strong. Let's keep going on those. Now let's speed them up a little bit. Let's get that heart rate kicking up. We just doubled our pace. Back into the hold that position. From here, I want you to go into a hip flexor stretch. So pull that knee through, like me. Pull that knee through, chest nice and high. Let's stay high to start with. Squeeze your glutes, lean into it. From here, drop the hands down. Hand on the inside of the foot. Get that hand on the foot. We've got that. Push that knee, push that elbow into that knee, force that hip outwards, get that opened up, get that moving. That's it, I want to see movement. Let's open them. Make sure we're moving with this one as much as we can. Place the hand on the knee, draw a nice big circle with both hips. Round it goes, draw a nice big circle. From there, relax, lift that back leg up, but keep your bum nice and low. Back leg should be straight. Let's take our hand up to the ceiling and let's rotate 10 times, under and through, 10 times, 10 rotations. Go on, Kate, that's it. 10 rotations, make it snappy. I want to see you moving. As soon as you've done your 10th rotation, go into a hip flexor stretch on the other side. Hip flexor stretch on the other side. Let's stay nice and high in the chest to start with. I don't want you dropped in yet. High chest, hands up, squeeze the glutes. Lean into it, get that hip flexor stretched out. Now, drop the hands down. Hand on the inside of the leg, hand on the foot. Open that hip. Want to see movement? Let's get it moving. We've been sat down a lot lately, we can assume, so we want that movement. Looking good, guys. Hand onto the knee, draw a nice big outward circle. Always draw an outward circle. We want to promote movement. Looking good. Let's lift that back leg up. Hand up to the sky, and let's rotate 10 times. Once we've done those 10 rotations, let's stand up on our feet and we'll run through our workout. Nicely done. Nice, short, sharp warm-up. Okay, guys, so let's have a look at our first workout. We're doing a 20-minute Amrap. If you want to go a little bit more hardcore and do 30 minutes, that's purely up to you. Definitely do a minimum of 20 minutes. Will really get you working hard, okay? The idea behind the Amrap is to do as many rounds as you can with as little rest as possible, okay? We'll run through the moves real quick so we can see it going. Someone demo me some nice looking push-ups. So press-ups are our first move, okay? We'll stay nice and strict, make sure our core's tucked in. This is obviously a strict variation of push-up. Let's do 3 of those. Perfectly demoed by Josh there we go. Let's have a look at one of the variations of our push-up. Let's do kneeling push-ups. If you can't get strict push-up, guys, then you're going to do our kneeling variation. Still keep the core locked in. Elbows can be nice and narrow. Squeeze the shoulder as we go down. As you can see, he's on his knees, okay? That's our other variation. If you get really far into your workout and you start getting tired, you can do hand release push-ups where we are in a strict or a kneeling position. We come down to the ground. Hands can come off the ground, short rest. Hands back on the ground, drive back up. That's it. Perfect. And there are 3 variations to hit. So we're going to start the workout with those and then we'll roll with each one as we go. So move number 1 is 10 push-ups in your own time. It's an Amrap. We want as many rounds as we can. As this finishes, we'll roll into the next one. I'll explain the next move whilst you're in this one. Timer starts in 5. Set yourself up. 4. Any variation of push-up is fine. You can always regress as we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it. I want 10 reps. Any variation of your push-up. Once your push-up variation is done, I want you flipped onto your back. We're going to have a look at some ab crunches. Don't want to miss out on that crucial ab work. Lay back on your back. Let's have your hands on your thighs, feet tucked in. Let's not curl the whole way up. Let's just curl our fingertips up and over so we cross over the knee. And we want 10 of those. Let's go. 10 ab crunches. We're straight in. As soon as we've hit our 10 ab crunches, I want everyone in a side plank. Can you guys demonstrate a side plank where you're on your knees, not up on your legs fully? That's it. It's looking good. Straight into that side plank. Let's have some full side planks as well so the guys can see them. Make sure we rotate the hip outwards a little bit. Really switch on the QL. We should be feeling this deep in the core. You're holding a side plank for 10 seconds each side. I reckon that's it. Let's spin over. We can get that arm up in the air. If you want an extra challenge and you've got a weight, you can hold on to that weight. Lock that in. Keep it nice and strong. Once your 10-second side plank is done, I want you back up in your feet. Let's go into a split squat stance. Reese, if you can't do a split squat, you're going to show us a normal squat position. Any reasons, if you have any knee problems, this will be a safer movement for you. Now, nice and strong, steady tempo. Let's go 2-0-2-0. 2 seconds up, normal squats. Normal squats, that's fine, mate. 2 seconds up, 2 seconds down. Let's go arms across the chest. Once again, if you want to add weight, you can hold on to this weight. We're going to do 10 of those on each side. 10 on each side. Nice, guys, looking good. As soon as you've hit 10 on one side, I want you to spin straight over and get that other leg working. 10 on each one. We've got the squat variation there as well. If you can't do split squats for any reason, stay nice and high in the chest. Tension in the glutes. Change legs, you're straight in. Minimal rest, guys. Keep your water nice and close to you. And hit a strong 10. Once our 10 squats is done, we finish with our last move, which is a 20-second cobra. It's almost a rest, but not quite. Straight into that cobra. Down we go. Chin tucked in. Thumbs down by your sides. Glutes squeezed hard. Push your toes into the ground. Lift that thoracic. Keep your chin tucked in. Crush those shoulder blades together as hard as you can for 20 seconds while we're here. Nice deep breaths. This is your recovery phase. This is where you recover for the next round. Once I tell you these 20 seconds are up, guess what? We're straight into our 10 push-ups. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Back into your push-up position. 10 reps. Let's go. Now let's see them work hard. Now everyone's going to start moving at their own pace. As soon as the press-ups are done, I want 10 ab crunches. Let's start picking it up. Let's see what you got. Let's see who's the fittest one here. Strong 10. 10 ab crunches. We're straight in. Hands on the thighs. Brace the core. That's it. Looking good, guys. Looking good. Let's keep it moving. Once you've done this, you're into a 10-second side plank on each side. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Count it in your head. Brace your core. You're moving at the quickest pace you can manage. 10 seconds on each side. Once that side plank is done, you're up into that split squat stance and you're hitting that 10 reps on each leg. Simple, simple reps, guys. Just keep it simple. 10, 10, 10 on everything. There he is. Adam's flying, the cardio king. Pump it, guys. I want you to stay back in that split squat working hard. 10 on each side. Looking good, guys. Looking good. Once those split squats are done, we're back in that cobra. Let's get pumped up. Good. There's a squat variation again. Perfectly demonstrated by Reese. Flawless technique. Into that split squat. Let's go, Kate. Take it up a notch. Kate's going to start catching up with Adam now. Here we go. Adam's into that cobra. It's a 20-second cobra. Got to recover during this cobra. Nice deep breaths. Keeping that chin in. Keeping those glutes squeezed. Keeping those toes pushed into the ground. You should not feel this in your lower back. You're doing it wrong if it's in your lower back. Squeeze the glutes. He's right back into his push-up. This is what I want. Minimal rest. You get as many rounds in as you can. They're pumping. Look at Kate flying over here. She's flying.
Go on, guys.
Looking good, guys. That's it. You're into your ab crunches there. We're straight in. Let's start crunching. Let's go. Let's go. Reese, Mr. Technique over here. Look at it. If you need those technique pointers, guys, watch Reese closely. It's not because he's unfit, it's just doing it all technically perfect for you.
That's my excuse anyway.
We're into that side plank. Let's get those arms in the air, brace the core. You should be rigid through the plank. There should be no movement. Straight into those split squats, chest high, shoulders back, chin tucked in. We're pumping, we're pumping. You want to add a weight to that, you can. Maybe you have a pet you can hold on to, a cat or a dog or a baby, whatever. That isn't a pet though. Looking good, guys, looking good. We're still pumping those reps, we're getting them in. There we go, guys, we got the idea, okay? You've got your continual rounds. The guys are gonna keep working and we're gonna hit full 15 more minutes of workout left. Try and make sure that you hit as much of that as you can with as little rest as possible. Little sips of water throughout, and we'll be with you with another video soon.